Hello everybody, I am FedoraG4mer, and welcome to Incoming Indie, where we take a look at interesting in-development indie games. Today we're looking at the beta build of Out There, and this is something a little different for my channel. Normally this channel is exclusively PC games, but Out There is an Android game. So why am I covering it? 1, it's really freaking good. 2, I'm playing it on PC right now with BlueStacks, and 3, a little bit after the game's release, no concrete date, but this game will be released on PC, iOS as well, Mac, I believe Mac, yeah, Mac as well. So it's going to be on a lot of platforms. I'm just taking a look at it early when it's the beta build on Android. BlueStacks works well enough, I can record it. Alright, this does not mark a change on my channel. I'm not going to start doing a bunch of mobile games. Mainly because most of them aren't very good. This is one of the rare exceptions, and it is so good. So let's go ahead and jump right into it. What is Out There? I kind of describe it similar to FTL in a way. We are going to skip the tutorial. But without combat. There is no combat whatsoever in this game. I've actually been playing a good amount of this beta build on my phone. Okay, we are in space. Basic story is you're in cryo sleep doing a run from Jupiter to Earth, something along that sort. You wake up and you are nowhere near where you're supposed to be. You find an alien space station that automatically gives you schematics to a space folder, which allows inter-system travel that, you know, no way any human's been able to do it before. And then you explore and try to find your way back home. It also pointed you, that space station pointed you to a certain point in the lower right of the universe map, the galaxy map, whatever you want to call it. You can see the arrow down there. Let's see. Now this game is randomly generated, and there's random events when you travel like this. Iron termites, yes I know how crazy this sounds, have dug holes everywhere. I had to spill liquid nitrogen over them to get rid of this plague. One of them bit me. It was painful. A lot of devices are out of order. Ooh. That's a bad way to start. I hate everything. Yep, exactly. Oh, my space folder's broke. My drill is broke. But I did gain some iron. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at our ship here. This is a lot of what the game is. Your grid-based ship system. This is where all of your devices are installed, and where you also carry elements around. Like we have hydrogen, oxygen, and iron. Hydrogen is used to refuel your ship. Oxygen is you need oxygen on your, to not die. And iron is used in a lot of repairing. So we're going to go ahead and repair the drill here. Repair. Did it? Oh my god! It destroyed my space folder. Well, let's go. Hopefully, I have I believe I have what it takes to make a new one. Then you can click on an empty slot and get a crafting menu. You can see what elements it takes to make something, and then craft anything you have the pieces for. I'm hosed. I can't jump. I have no silicone. Wow, that random event is a horrible way to start. Well, I guess I could see if I'm... You can also dismantle your equipment here. I can dismantle my telescope to get a silicone. No, I don't want to dismantle my reactor. I need pretty much everything I have. Well, let's see if I get lucky and one of these planets gives me silicone. Rocky planets are for drilling on to find different materials, and gas planets are for probing with your probe to get fuel, pretty much. Fuel is the biggest crux of this game. Let's go ahead and land, which takes more fuel. I can't actually scan it because I have no scanner now. So let's go ahead and drill. Now you can choose the depth you drill at. If you go up to 8 or higher, you have a risk of damage to your drill or maybe other parts of your ship as well if you're really unlucky. I tend not to go above 8, but to get good stuff you're going to need to risk it. Well, I got iron, which is very good for repairing things. I don't know what half of these are, and tooltips don't exactly work. platinum is useful. I will grab some platinum. You know, I'll just grab all of it, except for that I'm not going to waste a slot with one piece of iron. But no silicone. I need silicone, otherwise this game is hosed. So I'm going to risk it all. Okay, lava flux, not good. Oh, I have to rebuild it entirely. I got some iron from it, but we got some more platinum. More of whatever W is. Look, okay, I'm not the kind of nerd that has the periodic table of elements memorized. Just to know the basic stuff. We are going to go ahead and grab that. Finish. I do need to refuel. I am already low on fuel. You go through fuel really quickly. Especially early game. You can get upgrades and better ships that actually are much more efficient. I still can't make a space folder. I can make... I don't need the probe. What do I need? I need drill. Here we go. Okay. I'm not... I don't know what I'm going to do here. I can't jump now. Yeah, cosmic folder out of service. Give up. Oh, and that's what happens in randomly generated games. You know, I've had a lot of games of FTL that ended that quickly. So we're going to go ahead and jump back in again. Normally, if something's destroyed, up until this time, it usually gives me the element that's hard to find out of it. Because every time something's destroyed, you always salvage something of it. Okay, let's try this again. Now, as I said, there is no combat in this game. You die quite often, but not due to combat. Okay, I can skip the jumping thing here. This game is all about... Okay, bad things. Stupid accident. My finger got caught between two pipes, and it hurted a lot. Okay, one thing I will note is that this is made by a French developer, so some of the dialogue isn't proper English, isn't perfect English. None of it's horrible. It's always understandable, but there is some grammatical errors. Get over the pain. I hit the wall with said pipe and broke something. I am stupid. God. Great. Drill. Okay, it just needs repaired. It doesn't need completely rebuilt. At least it wasn't something that I don't have the pieces for. Let's go ahead and go to the gas giant first. Now this is the beta build, which I will note you can get this beta build right now by going to the developer's website and pre-ordering the game. And I don't actually remember how much the game costs, so I should check that out. It's a great price for this, how good this game is. It is $4 to pre-order this game, which will get you this beta build right now. The beta build is capped at about 30% of the game's content. You'll hit this is the end of the beta wall, so they don't want the entire game spoiled ahead of time. Let's go ahead. No, I can't scan. Let's go ahead and probe and get me some fuel here. Now we have hydrogen, which is your basic fuel, and then helium is the better fuel. You can refill your ship with this as well, and it refills for twice as much as the hydrogen does, but you always need to carry as much fuel as possible. By the way, $4 on their website. You can get this beta, and the game is due out in pretty soon. A couple weeks before, I believe, so the full game will be released within a month. Absolutely within a month. Okay, let's go ahead and see what we can find on the rocky planet here. Let's go ahead and land. Oh, I'm low on fuel already. Let's do some drilling. Okay, I keep breaking my damn drill. We did get some more iron, which I will just keep my stack at 20 and not worry about the rest of it. Go fix the drill again. This is a wimpy drill. It breaks constantly. Let's go ahead and get fueled up here. That's good enough for now. Let's see what else we have in our crafting menu here. Nothing that I can build. The element I have is useless to me right now. Now that you do find more schematics throughout the game to be able to build more and more useful components. Let's go ahead and take off. And as you can see, your ship's really small. There's a lot of trying to manage your inventory, but you can find abandoned ships that are considerably larger, which is very good to find one of those early on. Maybe we'll get lucky here. Let's see, the starfield seemed odd, and when my engines went off suddenly, I knew there was a problem. I am in a big cloud, liquid and transparent. I analyze it, and it's alcohol, ethylene formate. Okay, science word. An alcohol that tastes like rum. I filled some sample tubes with it, wondering how I get out of this situation. Turn the engines back on. That seems like a poor idea, but I don't want to lose any cargo, so we'll try that. Well, that's one chance on a trillion I won't die by throwing a match on an alcohol planet. Let's take it. I turn on the engines. The spark it creates embraces the planet into a small star. Oh, wow. In flames under the reaction of the alcohol and the oxidizing agents produced by my ship. The ship is hurled ahead. A large part of the hull breaks down under the intense constraint of heat and pressure. Am I going to die? No, we just took a lot of ship damage. Which, repairing your ship is something I don't usually end up having to do very often, but I'm going to have to repair the ship. Yeah, split the stack, because I don't want to use all of it. I just want to keep from my ship from falling apart. And that's another use for iron, is repairing your hull. Okay, that's good enough for now. I need to keep a hold of some iron just in case the probe or drill or the folder breaks. If that happens and you have no iron on hand, you're done. Let's go. I don't need to go to the gas giant first. Let's check out the space station, which will supply you in one way or another. Either fuel, oxygen, or repair for you. What do I get? I gotta click on it. I got fuel. Useful. I don't particularly need fuel right now, so let's go ahead and jump systems here. Geez, I'm getting all kinds of horrible random events. A comet crashed my ship. I died. Actually, and surprisingly enough, I am still alive. Don't do that to me, game. The comet was soft and filled with water and ice. Most comets contain water. So I have been able to gather some water, which means that not only am I alive, but also I will stay alive longer than expected. So that gives me some oxygen. And we have a rocky planet. I do need some more iron, so let's go ahead and go do some drilling. Oh, hey, silicone. I will hold on to that. Actually, I think there's things I can make now. Let's go ahead and look at our ship. I already have it. Okay, I already have all that installed. Everything's installed except for the cryonics, which reduces your oxygen usage in between while you travel. Not too big of a deal. Oxygen is something you never have to worry about too much because quite often you will find Terran planets that will just refill your oxygen when you land on them. Oxygen is actually by far the least of your concerns. I usually still end up holding on to the stack of oxygen you start with at the beginning of the game. Alright, let's go ahead and continue on to this white dwarf system. I do need to refuel. Enough of the random events. Drifting again in the dim light twinkling from the stars. When space folds around me, my field of view concentrates in a circle of light that retracts to a single point. The whole universe is fully contained in this luminous point. Actually, from the outside point of view, my ship should look like a point too. I wonder if some of the points in the star field aren't travelers that fold space. Okay, just a little bit backstory there. Gas giant, we go ahead and go grab some fuel from here. Before I do though, I'm going to free up some space and get that fueled up there. Alrighty. Fuel, always your biggest problem. Hey, we got a lot of helium. That's really good. I won't bother with those two, but we are good on fuel for a little while at least. Okay, nothing else of interest here. I have not found any Terran planets yet, which is an interesting feature I'd like to show you guys. Wow, that took a lot of fuel. In front of me, there's a huge portal, a perfect ring floating in space. In the ring, a blue force field shines. The words, Alkeplid, alien words, are written on the side. Fly through, why not? YOLO, right? Across the blue halo, it tickles when static electricity touches my body. Unknown code lines write themselves on the screen. What's happening? I think that my database has been tampered with. You forgot drill, you forgot interplanetary reactor, you learned a new technology, shared cryonics, you learned a new technology, gravitational well generator. So I forgot how to make a drill and how to make the reactor and gained 2 other schematics. That's bad if my drill breaks. That's real bad. I am getting low on oxygen because I'm getting very unlucky in not finding any Terran planets. But let's see what that gravity well thing does and what it takes to make here. Takes stuff I don't have. This module upgrades the space folder by virtually increasing the mass quantity of the star system where the ship is headed. Thus, the ship can jump towards more distant star systems. That's always very useful. I do need to keep an eye out for these components, though. The shared cryonics requires cryonics, and again, I don't care too much about oxygen usage. So, that would just be waste of a couple of slots on my ship. Alright, what did we else we have here? Well, we have a space station. Let's see what it gives us. Mail repair. Aha! Hull repair. Useful. Very, very useful. Let's see if we can find some Terran planets. Huge cosmic beast swings in the star system. It looks like a sleek shark. Swims. Oh, wow, this is terrifying. It's a space shark that gathers and ionizes the hydrogen molecules around it before expulsing them through its gills. This seems to be how it manages to move. Smaller space sharks swim by its side. I've never encountered this event before. I say smaller, but they are still bigger than my ship. Go away, follow its course, jettison some fuel. Too interesting to just run away. I dive towards the thing like a remora. What is a remora? I line my trajectory on its course. It ignores me, actually, as I am located just behind its gills that blow ionized hydrogen. I can scoop some and refill my tanks. As the beast goes near an asteroid field, I hide within it and wait for the shark to get away. So I got some fuel. That's always good. Oh, hey. Abandoned ship. We might find a better ship here. Whoa. Let's show its cargo. It is bigger. It has probe. Okay, I can't switch. Because when you can move your cargo over, but you can't move your components over, you can deconstruct your components and take the pieces from it over. But the fact that I do not know how to make a drill means that I cannot then get a drill on this ship. Because I lost the drill schematic. So if I had the drill schematic, I could just move over and make a drill. It has a shield generator, which would have been real nice. And I can dismantle the stuff on it and steal the parts, though, which I guess I'll go ahead and do, because there's no other use for this ship. Yeah, I'll get some silicone at least. I don't think I need... Oh, I already have some silicone anyway. I got some platinum, which is something I didn't have previously, so that might be useful. Dang, I really wanted that ship. It's not that great of a ship, but it has more storage space than my current ship. I'll go ahead and use up these 2 for a little bit more. Oh, I don't need a whole repair. It's completely repaired. I forgot. The space station did that for me. Alright, we have a rocky planet and a gas planet. I don't really need... Well, I do need some different ores from here. If I can get lucky and get the ores that I need to make that component I learned. Drill. All I got was iron. This is a cheap planet. Not what I wanted. I gotta take off. There we go. And I want to find a Terran planet before I end this video, because it's pretty interesting interactions. Usually they're fairly common. I've been sleeping for a long time. Actually, I drifted around an electromagnetic anomaly that messed with the ship's main computer. I stayed in stasis a couple of days longer than expected. Well, at least I've had some rest. Okay, I lost oxygen. Aha! Terran planet. Garden planet. Breathable atmosphere, so I can refill my oxygen here. Yes, land. Come on. And here I can drill or encounter an alien life form, which are never hostile, so there's no combat. They'll either be friendly or pretty much just ignore you. And you learn some of their language, and I gained Omega, which is very useful. There's several uses for it later in the game, I believe. You can use it to make black holes into wormholes and use them to travel if you have the right component. What is useful for us right now is Omega can be used to repair anything. So it's a great repair backup. Let's go ahead and refuel a little bit here. There we go. And we'll go ahead and drill on their planet. Hey, oh geez, my inventory is full. What did I need for that component? I know I need the CU. Honestly, I don't need silicone right now. And was it CU and CO, or was it CU and C, or platinum? No, it's PH, I believe. I'll grab some of the carbon. And I don't have an empty spot to actually check. Let's I don't know, let's do something. I don't think you can even throw stuff away. So I have to wait till I have some inventory space. But that is what a garden planet does. You can... Sometimes they'll ask you for an element. Usually early game it's like some iron. They'll ask you for a piece of iron. And then they'll trade you. You can get some schematics that way. That's where you get most of your schematics for different components actually. Or they will just outright give you Omega or something. Or they will just outright ignore you. And this has been out there. I highly recommend this game. I am very much looking forward to the PC version after the game releases. Even so, though, I'm just looking forward to the full version because I've played a lot of this on my phone and I want the entire game because it said this caps out about 30% of the game's content. And it will be out in the near future. That is at OutThereGame.com. The link will be in the description. It's $4, which is kind of high when you think it's a mobile game, but this is a very high quality mobile game. I love the fact that there's no combat. It's just about exploration and discovery. That exploration feeling is a thing that's very hard to get in games these days. Most games that try don't do it very well. This game has very mysterious and exploration along with survival feeling. I love it. Links will be in the description. I've been FedoraG4mer. If you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.